Hello guys and welcome to my video. So for today's video we're just going to jump right in and I'm just going to do a straight voiceover. I'm going to show you guys my go-to glam. It's super easy and super basic. So let's get started. I first start off with the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm and I like to apply this way before I do my foundation just to make sure it's all in and set. And then I'm going to go in with two different foundations. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Pro Matte in the shade 106 and I'm going to take my Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation in the shade 228. I'm going to mix the two on the back of my hand, dot it along on my face, and then I'm just going to beat that in with my beauty sponge from Real Techniques. And you just want to make sure you have a nice even coverage. I've started doing my foundation first lately instead of doing my brows and eye makeup, and I've been liking this lately just because I feel like it moves it along quicker. So next I'm going to go in with concealer, and this is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Medium. It does dry pretty quickly, so I do like to do this in different sections. I'll start under the eyes and then go ahead and highlight the forehead area, the chin, and the nose. So I did fast forward this a little bit because no one has time to watch me blend that all in. And now I'm just going to take it in the other highlight areas. So the forehead, down the nose, and on the chin. I'm also going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and I'm going to take this to contour. And I'm first going to take it down the sides of my nose, and I'm really going to blend this in really carefully and just really well with my beauty sponge just to make sure it's natural looking. You don't want to have those lines, those streaky lines going down your nose, so you want to make sure it's blended really well. Because it did get a little bit messy, I am taking concealer down the sides of my nose to make sure that it is a thin line, because if you have a lot of bronzer product there, that color, that contour color, then it's going to make your nose look wider, and I'm trying to make it look thinner. So I'm just going to blend that in, blend in the forehead area, and blend in the chin area as well. Next I'm going to take that same color and I'm going to take it to contour my cheekbones. So when I do this section, I like to make sure I'm really patting that in. I want to keep that straight line going, that sharp contour, so I don't want to move the product too much, but I do want to make sure that it is blended well so that it looks very natural. I've been loving this cream contour lately. I feel like the color goes really well with my skin tone and it just gives me a much more natural looking contour. So I've been loving this product lately. I go back and forth using it, so I'm back to loving it. I'm also going to take it onto the forehead area, and in the same way, I'm just going to tap that in to make sure that it's blended into the skin, very natural looking, and to make sure that the product doesn't move too much away from where I want it to be. So next I'm going to go in with my AIRSPUN and my Sigma F37 Spotlight Duster brush, and I'm going to use this brush to bake. So there is a little bit of fallout, but I love this brush because of the tapered end, it really gets into all the crevices, especially under my eyes. I have lines, so it really gets in there for when I bake. Using the rest of the product on the brush, I'm just going to set the forehead and chin area, and I did bake on the top of my nose as well, just to make sure that it just gives me a nice it goes with that contour that I did. So next I'm going to move on to brows. I never really show my brows on camera because they take so long, but I did do a quick brow for you guys today. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony, and I am using a Sigma angled brush to do my brows. I will list all my brushes down below, and don't forget that I do have a coupon code for Sigma brushes if you use the code XOCLARIBELLA for 10% off. So all of that will be listed down below. So I always go in underneath the brow and then over the brow, and then I fill it in, and I'm just going to take my Milani brow gel in the color Brunette to make sure everything is in place. Next, I'm going to take my Sigma concealer brush. This is the F70, and I'm going to make sure that my brow is in the shape that I want it to be. So even if you go kind of crazy with the dip brow, you can go in and shape it just to make sure that it's the way you want it to look. I also take this concealer as my eyeshadow base, so I'm going to put that all over the lid, blend it in with my finger, and then set it with the same translucent powder. Next, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. bronzer palette, and I'm going to take the powder blush brush. This is the F10 brush. I've been loving this lately to bronze up the skin and also to contour. I really like the shape of it. I feel like it gives me a really nice natural looking contour, so I've been loving this lately. I'm going to take it everywhere where I put the cream contour, and I'm just going to set that contour. So I'm going to take it all over the forehead area, the cheekbones, on the chin, down the sides of my nose, and get that contour going. Next, I'm going to keep on with this cream kind of theme, and I'm going to take my What's Up highlight from Benefit. I'm going to place that onto the tops of my cheekbones using my ring finger. Next, I'm going to take my Sigma Tapered Highlight F35 brush, and I'm going to take my duo from BECCA and JACLYN Hill. This is the Champagne Pop / Flower Child Blush Duo, and I'm going to take that on this brush and just go on top of the What's Up highlight just to further highlight. I'm also going to take this on the tip of my nose. I make funny faces when I do my nose area just to make sure it's kind of like blended. Gonna go back onto the cheekbones. Look at that highlight. Ooh. Gonna take my Mario Bedescu facial spray. I've been loving this lately. It really hydrates your face, so I'm using that to set all the makeup that I've just used. I'm gonna move on to my favorite brush lately. This is the Tapered Blending E40 brush, and I love to use this for my crease. So as you guys can see, I'm getting into my Anastasia Beverly Hills / Mario palette. Makeup by Mario, Master Palette by Mario, and I'm going to take the color Muse. I'm going to take that all over the crease and just blend that in, and then I'm going to go in with my ring finger just to take a sparkly shade, and I'm going to take that onto the lid, and it's super easy and quick, and that is literally the eye makeup look that I did. I'm just going to go back in with the same brush, no additional product, and I'm just going to make sure everything is blended in together. So just using those same motions. Going to go in with my NYC liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to make a wing. So when I do the wing, I first start off making sure that I have a thin line on the lash line. Then I extend the line to the ends of my brows. And then once it's out there, I just bring it back, and then I just fill it in and make sure it's in the shape that I want it to be. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm going to get into the NYC color from the palette, and I'm going to take this Sigma brush, which I will list down below because I don't have it next to me and I definitely do not remember the name of it. But I'm going to use this to put that color underneath the lash line, and then I'm going to go in with my tapered blending brush, E45 brush, and I'm going to use the Muse color, which is the crease color, to smoke out my lash line. I'm going to take my NYX no, that's not a lip pencil, it's an eyeliner, and I'm going to just place a little bit on the outer corners of the bottom lash line. Gonna make sure that's all nice and blended with the same tapered brush. Gonna go in with lashes. These are Ritzy lashes from Kiss, and I'm going to use those lashes today. I love these lashes. They're so natural looking, but they're so like glam. Like, I feel like they could pass as natural lashes, but they give you an extra oomph to your makeup look. Next, I'm going to go in with lips, and this is the color SOAR from MAC. I love to use a lip liner like this before I use lip gloss. I've been loving using lip gloss lately, and this is the color Undressed from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just going to place that on top of the lip liner. Super itsy, and I just love the color combination. For my final touch, I'm going to go back into that duo from BECCA, and I'm going to take the blush color on that same brush that I used to contour, and I'm just going to apply that onto the cheekbones. I want to make sure you are just blending it as you go. Gonna go back in with that facial spray, oh girl, and I'm just gonna apply that into my hair as well. It really hydrates. It hydrates your face and it hydrates your hair, so I like to just take it everywhere and just give myself a nice hydrating spritz Ritz, and that is the end of the makeup look. Super, super easy. It's my go-to glam, and I feel like it's so girly and fresh, and it takes you no time at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the video. Here I am being super extra. But I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!